on to the nearest stations. We have an emergency. We listen people one after the other. We need help.
It was already too late when they called us. The rescue team was ready for anything. But then, that bright light. Before I could open my eyes, we were the only ones left.
Howdy gamers, old gamer guy here. Here's another little game I bought recently that I think is pretty cool so far anyway. Cool enough that I wanted to make a video and kind of show it off a little bit. It's a game that was inspired by John Carpenter's The Thing, which is one of my all-time favorite movies. It's kind of the primary reason I bought it, because I read that it was inspired by that movie. So I believe the game itself is randomly generated, so things change up each time. But first here, I'm going to show you the tutorial and give you an idea of what sort of game this is, and then I'll show the beginning of a game. I don't know how far I'll play into it, but just kind of give you an idea of what's going on here. So this is Distrust, the tutorial. Characters in a coma. That's a good sign. This is the entrance. To send a Polar Explorer inside, use left to move the cursor at any point inside the building and press square. So we can move the cursor around with the left stick. Go inside the building here and press square. So he's inside. Select the second Polar Explorer using L2 or R2. Okay, now I have control over this second guy, and I'll send him in there. Try controlling the camera. Press L1 or R1 to turn it. Press L3 to zoom in and out, and press R to move it. Okay, so I can't do that from this little screen here. These are the vital signs of the selected explorer up there in the upper right hand corner. They show his or her current well-being. This is the temperature of the explorer. If it becomes too low, the character can become sick. Try to avoid this. Okay. This building is not heated and the explorers are freezing. Fire up this furnace to warm the place up. Planks can be found all over the polar base. They make good fuel for the furnace and are a resource for making repairs. Hover over the planks on the floor and press X. Select Collect in the action list and press X again. Okay, so looks like you can choose how many to pick up, 2, 4, or 5. So let's pick up all of them. Oh wait, I'll have to hover over the wood here. Okay, pick up those planks. Okay, we got 4 planks. Now you have planks in your inventory. Fire up the furnace, hover over the furnace and press X, then use L to select the planks as fuel and press X again. Okay, cold furnace, planks, 5 planks or 4 planks. I think we only have 4 planks, right? Okay. Now you can see their warmth in the upper right hand corner is still going down. You can select objects not only with L, the left stick, but also with the D-pad by moving the selector across all objects visible on the screen. After selecting an object, press X. Okay. So we're still getting cold. If the building with the lit furnace is still cold, check the windows. Open or broken windows prevent the building from warming up. Close the window first. Selected by hovering over it with the left stick or using the D-pad, then press X and give the order to the Polar Explorer. So close that window, dude. And I guess while he's doing that, I can move this other one around too. That's cool. Excellent. The building is now warm and the Polar Explorers are no longer freezing. Remember to keep an eye on how much fuel is left in the furnace. This is displayed on the icon above it. It's time to explore the next room. Okay. The building is dark because the generator is out of fuel. In dark rooms, polar explorers move slowly and must rely on their pocket lights. Start the generator as soon as possible so you don't miss something useful. Okay, so I'm gonna, there is a gas can on this rack. If it is full, it can be used to refuel 3 generators. Take it by selecting the rack with the D-pad or using the left stick. Press X, select the required action, then press X again. Okay, so we'll send him over here for the gas can. And now he's got a gas can. Refuel the generator using the can. Okay. The building is now lit. Remember to keep an eye on how much fuel is left in the generator. Okay. Some doors are locked, like this one. There are several ways to open a door, many of which become available only after you find the right tool. However, if you find a ring of keys, you can always open a door by finding the corresponding key. This takes a long time, but it doesn't require a tool. Okay, so let's have this guy. Let's see, does he have the keys? Apparently he does. While one character is busy opening the door, assign a different task to the other character. Select the other explorer and send him or her to examine this backboard. Okay. Instructions for a POI stove. Coal is the recommended fuel. The stove can also burn wood and be used as a garbage incinerator. Alright. Look for some food in this bedside table. Select it with the D-pad or by hovering over it with the left stick. Press X and select the required command. Okay. What table? Oh, this table over here. Oh, gotcha. Let's switch to that guy and have him check the nightstand. Okay, the Polar Explorer has found food and put it in the inventory. Open the inventory by pressing the touchpad. You can find different kinds of food throughout the base. Different foods restore different levels of satiety. Some foods are raw and become more nutritious when cooked. Select the food from the inventory and press X, then select the Polar Explorer you want to feed and press X again. So I guess the inventory is kind of a universal inventory, and no matter who picks something up, the other ones can use it. So we'll have him eat that. The progress of a task is displayed here and over the head of the character performing it. To give the cancel command, oh, I didn't get all that. Send the explorer to search the cabinet. It might contain useful things. Well, since that one guy got the candy bar, I'll send this guy over here for the cabinet. Bad news. The character cut himself while rummaging around the closet. When exploring the base, Polar Explorers can be exposed to various effects, and a cut is just one of them. Each effect has a different impact on the explorer's attributes. To learn more about the effect, open the inventory by pressing the touchpad. Select the character influenced by this effect and press X. Okay, so X is bio. So he is bleeding. Reduces health. Apply a bandage to stop. Okay. To stop the bleeding, you need bandages. Send the explorer to search this crate. Okay. Removing an effect from a character is similar to giving them food. Open the inventory by pressing the touchpad. Select the bandages. Press X. Select the Polar Explorer and press X again. Remember that the task progress will start only after you close the inventory by pressing circle. So we've got sterile bandages. These bandages are perfect for stopping bleeding, which is good because he is bleeding. And there he goes, bandaging himself. Much better. There was a jacket in the closet. This is a good find. You can find jackets with various degrees of cold protection in the base. The warmer the jacket, the longer the character can stay in the cold without taking health damage. To put a jacket on a Polar Explorer, open the inventory, select a jacket, and apply it to the corresponding character by pressing X. Okay, so there's the jacket. We'll go ahead and put it on. Looks like this guy's got a coat, so I'm going to give it to this guy. It looks like visually you can't see the coat, but yeah, whatever. A saw is stuck in the leg of this table. Pull it out. Okay. There we go. Send the explorer to turn the empty crate into planks. This is a good way to acquire fuel for the furnace. Okay. I don't know what that icon means, but this obviously is the saw. And there he goes. All the tools found by the characters are displayed in the corresponding window. To open it, press the touchpad. You can use L1 and R1 to switch between the inventory, map, and tools. We'll need the map later. Now find the tools window. So touchpad, go to tools. The saw is one of the tools you can find on the base. The progress bar displays its degree of deterioration. Some broken tools can be repaired on a workbench. Okay. Polar Explorers have an electronic map for navigating around the base. Try it. Press the touchpad and use the navigation buttons L1 and R1. Go to the map. There's the map. The polar base is divided into zones. The map displays the zone in which your expedition is located. For security reasons, each zone has a fence and provides only one door to the next zone. Look for the closed door icon to find the exit. The map schematically shows buildings, location, and entrance doors condition, along with some other important objects, such as Polar Explorers, workbenches for repairs, and entrances to the next zone. If you move the cursor with the left stick to any location on the map, then press X, this window will be closed and your camera will be moved to the chosen point. So, if we go there, press X, and that camera goes to there. You have completed your training and acquired enough knowledge to begin an independent study of the base. Good luck. Okay. So that's the tutorial. I'm going to go ahead and end this video here, and then in the next video I will begin a new game. I don't know how far I'll play into the game, but we'll see how it goes. Alright, thanks for watching.